Wait. How do you pronounce that?
Dude, I don't know. That's for you, Toggle.
I know, I didn't get to listen to it before you started it because now I don't know
I sent you the video.
You didn't send it to me. It was Toggle that sent it to me. No hard reset. We're not hard resetting.
I sent it to you on Discord. Check it.
I don't like Discord. We've had a lot of problems with Discord in the past, but the problem is that there's no other company that can come to this.
I feel like there has to be something that's accessible to use and it's not being buried by, big gaming.
2 cups and floss. Or my walkie-talkies inspired from Spider-Man 2 where they're action figures and they raise the arms up.
Ooh, we should get walkie-talkie. No. We should get ham radios.
No, we need those walkie-talkies that aren't satellite or that are satellite, one of the two, where they go very far, because when the world collapses, when the government collapses and we are left to fend for ourselves, we need to know where to meet up. I've been prepping. I have 3 rolls of toilet paper at least ready to go.
Yeah, I'm practicing the fishing. All right, I got 3 rods and reels ready to go when we need food.
It's not going well, but at least we're trying.
Wait, dude, I caught that one catfish. That was crazy.
Yeah, you were shitting your brains out because you didn't cook it well enough.
No, I cooked it well enough. It's just the catfish is very territorial. And when I had Taco Bell the following day, the catfish was like, oh, fuck this. I don't like Mexicans. And started beating the shit out of the Taco Bell.
The catfish is racist.
Yeah.
The catfish abusive. The domestic violence in your tummy. So, the world goes to shit. Not bottle caps. What currency would you want? Because bottle caps is apparently trademarked.
Dried dookie chips.
Okay, next question. Why?
We're about to be coin factories over here, man.
Oh my god, dude. They call us the Dung Beetles.
That's not a bad group name.
The Dung Beetles?
Yeah.
Don't you remember in Power Rangers Ninja Storm where it was like the main set of Power Rangers, it was the red, the blue, and the yellow, and then there was like this special Beetle Rangers where it was like the navy blue and like the burgundy?
Yeah.
Remember that? They were fucking cool.
They were. And then Mystic Force had the Knights.
I didn't watch Mystic Force, but I watched Wild Force, and then they had the Wolf Ranger. But the Silver Wolf Ranger wasn't as cool as the like evil Black Wolf Ranger, who I think it was like the guy was Cole, and then his demon form, his name was Zen Aku, and he was fucking dope because he had a scythe sword that had the balls for the Zords in there, and it was really cool.
Dude, in SPD, the captain that was a dog.
Yeah, the Anubis. Yeah.
Yeah, and then when he turned into his ranger form, it was just like flattened. So I'm like, where's the snout? Where does the snout go? But there was like the other special rangers, because there was Kitty, who was an actual like humanoid cat. She had one episode where she had a Power Ranger suit, and that suit looked pretty sick. And then there was another guy from the future who's a White Ranger, and he had this like General Grievous style uni-wheel bike thing going on. I think it was General Grievous style, or like it was just a bike on top of one giant wheel. I can't remember correctly, but that was cool.
Okay. Let's settle this here and now.
Okay.
Best 6th Ranger or like additional Rangers?
I don't think anybody beats Tommy, dude.
I was about to
Green
say
Ranger
like
for the win.
Really, Green Ranger, White Ranger was my favorite.
Of course it would be.
Wow.
No. He was a Black Ranger for a second too.
He was in
Dino Thunder.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Green Ranger like OG.
Well, with that being said, welcome back, ladies and gentlefish, boys and ghouls, bookworms, and movie buffs, to another episode of the Barely Literate Book and Movie Club. What is your name?
Nick. Hi guys, I'm Nick. That was a weak burp too. That was like
that wasn't good enough to even put in, but it's gonna stay in so that every time you listen to this episode, you can see how disappointed you should be.
See what I mean by we're having fun, and then you just take it a step too far.
I'm Chris. Oh man, it's been a while, but today we have a special episode for you all. It is officially the last day on Earth, bitches.
It's official. I'm dying.
It's official. Oh man, no. It is the last episode of our Fellowship of the Ring series. Before we get into that, I remembered that I had something to tell you from last week.
What was it?
We'll get into that after. Which movies you watched this week?
I was going... No, wait, did I watch a movie? No, I didn't. I was going to, and then I didn't.
Seems about right. I watched 3.
Okay, you're starting to make back up to where you're usually at.
Yeah, I watched the new Minions and Monsters movie. Loved it. Loved it.
You guys told me to watch that one for an episode. I was like, are you sure?
It's good. I liked it. It has a lot of like movie references. And then I watched Jackass number 2.
Okay, fun. Always fun.
And then 2.5 after that.
Okay.
Because on Wednesday, I'm going to see Best and Last.
Best in Last. Oh, you're going to see the last one?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. I remember you texted me at some point. You were like, it's kind of depressing when Bam Margera's parents are at the premiere and Bam's not.
Yeah, I don't want to touch that. It's just sad, man.
It is, but you know.
Bam was my favorite growing up. So, I have a little confession to make.
You're gay.
No, not yet.
Okay, all right.
That's the midlife decision. We're going to see if I'm going to do the second half gay. So, I did not read the second half of this book.
You didn't?
Technically, no.
You listened to an audiobook version.
Yes.
Hey, buddy, I got a confession to make too.
You son of a bitch! Did you... wait. Did you listen to the one on Spotify narrated by Andy Serkis?
No, but I listened to the one on Libby. I got lucky and I found the copy. Also narrated by Andy Serkis, though.
It might be the same copy. Did you know that if you pay for premium, this is not an ad for Spotify, but hey, Spotify, if you want to, you get free audiobooks.
Oh.
You get like, I think it's like 10 to 15 hours a month of free audiobooks.
I did not know that.
Yeah, neither did I. Yeah, that's our confession, dude, because here's the thing. It was the fact that I drive so much where I'm just like, that is time that I don't have in my day that I could be reading later that I'm not reading. So I'm like, I'm going to read it. I'm going to listen to read it.
I did that for the last part we did. This one I read entirely. The last part we did for the last 2 chapters, I did listen to the audiobook while I was fishing. So it was when they were in Moria on the bridge of Khazad-dûm and when they were going to Lothlorien.
I can't even get mad at that because that's such a Vigo vibe. Vigo vibe.
Vigo vibe.
Barely Literate is coining that right now. Anything that Viggo Mortensen does is officially a Barely Literate Vigo vibe.
So I'm going to go buy a horse that I worked with. And then I'm also going to kick a helmet.
Was that Vigo? I thought that was Johnny Depp.
Vigo fell in love with the horse. Not that kind of way. Like he loved the horse that he worked with on the set so much that he bought it afterwards. And then he also bought the horse that Arwen's stunt double worked with because Arwen's stunt double couldn't afford it during the auction, so he bought it for her.
Awesome, by the way. I heard that Johnny Depp bought his horse from Sleepy Hollow because it was, I think legitimately it was going to get put down.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was, I think there was something with it, or it was kind of lame in a way, and he bought it after production. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, go for it.
Similar story, but like completely different vibe. Will Smith wanted to buy the dog that he worked with on I Am Legend.
Didn't the dog already have an owner?
Yeah, the dog's trainer was like, no, that's my dog. Will Smith was like, I feel like we bonded so much. I'm like, yeah, but it's my dog.
I feel like we bonded so much. Yeah, she was trained to do that.
Yeah. Now, it's like horses, completely different from dogs, all right? Like horses, they trade horses like crazy. Dogs, that's a dog. My dog's an actor, but you're not allowed to keep it.
Would you eat horse?
Man, that would be like the last resort.
Really?
After human, so yeah.
Wait, you'd eat a human before you eat a horse? Fuck that! Why are you eating Kyle, man?
Because Kyle tasted like Benin.
Shit. And he crisped up real nice, didn't he?
Ooh, man, he got that crispy skin on him.
Oh, yeah.
That tattoo tasted bad, though.
Inky. Alrighty, let's get into the last episode of our Fellowship of the Ring series, starting with Book 2, Chapter 7. The night the Fellowship was led into Karas Galadon. Wow, we're already starting off rough.
I think it's Karas Galadon.
That sounds so crazy, it might be right.
Yeah, think Elvish.
Think Elvish. Okay. That night, the Fellowship was led into Karas Galadon, the main city of Lothlorien. Okay, that's how you gotta do it.
Yeah.
Deep in the forest, high up in the largest Maloran tree. I don't know. This is a struggle to know.
I think it's Malorn.
Okay, Maple. They were brought before the realm's beautiful and timeless rulers, Lord Celeborn and Lady Galadriel. When Aragorn shared the sad news, opinionated.
What? Come on. That's sad news. Think your favorite crackhead just died.
I got a whole Pokeball full of them. I'm okay.
You go to your local Circle K, you don't see him there anymore. You ask the workers, hey, where'd Gandhi go? They're like, Gandhi OD'd over on 5th Street.
He lost the weekly knife fight.
Yeah, he was fighting this dude named Bally.
And then I'm going to take the microwaved honey bun like Jack Sparrow's compass and just find me a new one. Jesus Christ.
Microwave that shit for 5 minutes and throw it.
That's right. I'm going to call it blackjack. Shared the sad news of Gandalf's death in Moria. A heavy silence filled the hall. Galadriel had known the wizard well, and the loss was a terrible blow. Hearing this, Celeborn's grief quickly turned to anger. He blamed the dwarves for foolishly waking the Balrog and expressed regret for letting Gimli into their protected lands. Galadriel gently but firmly stopped her husband, insisting that it was not the dwarf's fault. So
this is think. All right, I'm gonna put me in this perspective, right?
Oh no,
brown dude. I'm a brown dude. I start dating this white girl. You go to her house, and her something happens, and it affects the dad, and he goes, "See, I blame Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans are the problem for this." And I'm just standing there like, I did nothing along the lines, and the mom pops in like, "Hey, you can't say that. That's not right." And dad's like, sorry.
You're just sitting there like, but I brought banana cake.
Yeah, I brought banana cake. Like, Celeborn just kind of went into a racist rant on dwarves for a second, and Galadriel had to pump the brakes for him.
Celeborn like instantly self-radicalized, and she's like, whoa.
He just reverted back.
It's like, that's what he truly is, but she's like, I can fix him.
I can fix him. Also, I remember when we were watching The Hobbit, the movies, we were debating if Galadriel and Gandalf were like a thing in the past. A little bit. They had like, it was a vibe in the air.
There was definitely some insinuating, I don't know if that's the correct word, but like there was a scene where Gandalf and Galadriel were standing around and she was like ever so gently and kind of sensually caressing his face because they were like, I will never see you again, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, hey, did Gandalf get with an elf? The elf? Galadriel?
Just like looking at each other like, are they fucking?
They fucking?
And then this is when I learned that Galadriel is married.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that until now.
And then we also learned that apparently Gandalf is more immortal than an elf.
Oh, yeah. No. Gandalf technically is an angel.
Gandalf is the everlasting gobstopper.
Yeah, because like at first the gobstopper's kind of gray because you found it on the ground and you suck on it for a little bit. And then it turns white. And you're like, wow, this thing is crazy.
There was a point in time in, I think it was like around 6th grade, where I was really into gobstoppers.
Jawbreakers just were...
No, not jawbreakers, gobstoppers.
Are gobstoppers and jawbreakers not the same thing?
Gobstoppers are... The best way I can explain this are they're Smarties. You know a Smartie or like a sweet tart, right?
Yeah.
They're Smarties that are kind of like circular but layered with different flavors, and then the top coating is similar enough to like an M&M candy shell, I think. And you can eventually, okay, jawbreakers are like the big suckers, right? The huge ones.
They're a lollipop without the stick.
Yeah, a gobstopper's like that big.
Okay, it's starting to jog my memory from when I go to the candy store and see them.
Turning her attention to the rest of the group after she like backed off the racist a little bit, she revealed that she already knew the true purpose of their quest and the heavy burden Frodo carried. As the fellowship stood before her, the Lady of the Wood looked at each member in silence, searching their hearts. It's kind of like the Wizard of Oz in a weird way.
Yeah, like, hey, what do you want? And you're just like, pay my medical bills. It's like, no. How about 5 jelly beans?
How about a half-used Subway gift card?
How about 25 cents left on this Taco Bell membership?
You're too old to go to Chuck E. Cheese by yourself, but here's 10,000 Chuck E. Cheese tickets. Good luck finding a child.
I couldn't get you into Chuck E. Cheese, but I could get you to the back of it where you can smoke a cigarette with Charles Edward Cheese.
I couldn't get you into the Chuck E. Cheese, but I could get you banned from the Chuck E. Cheese.
Hey, you know how you've never been to Chuck E. Cheese before?
Not gonna happen.
It's gonna be the rest of your life.
Damn. When she finally looked away, everyone felt uneasy. Each person felt as though Galadriel had seen their deepest desires, offering them exactly what they wanted most, but only if they gave up on the quest and went home. This is, I think, that scene where Boromir was kind of tweaking out. Remember? He like started crying in front of Galadriel.
Yeah. I don't remember the scene all too well, but Boromir, he's been tweaking for a minute.
Low-key, Boromir is kind of like Jack from The Shining.
Yeah. That's a good parallel right there.
It's a fairly literate callback.
Like, he's like an alright guy in the beginning, and then soon the entity starts corrupting. Whoa! Wait a minute.
The only scene that I remember from Galadriel is when Frodo offers her the ring and she turns all green and was like, ah!
In the book, it's like a lot more chill too.
Yeah, it is a lot more chill. Yet, when they talked later, no one wanted to speak about what they had seen, and Boromir remained completely silent.
It's like me and you after like we went to the psychic. Or like, hey, what'd they ask you your deepest, darkest desire was? And just me sitting there like, femboy Hooters. And then you,
Goth Waffle House.
and then it goes to the like tertiary friend of the group. We don't have one. Just, I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it. It's just the like graphic is floating in front of him. Bring back the McRib. Permanently. Days turned into weeks as the fellowship.
I'm sitting here like, yeah, I want femboy Hooters. He's like, I want goth IHOP. I want the McRib.
that would be. I want the Taco Bell Mexican pizza. Oh my god! Bring back the quesaritos, man.
Bring back the McRib. It's just killing me.
Fuck. Oh man, that's so good. In all honesty, if you had to wish for something for like fast food, it'd be like let McDonald's be able to use the old mascots again before they got sued or some shit, because they're cool.
Yeah, they were. I'm tired of just the clown.
Get the clown out of here. Run the clown out of town. And with little pitchforks and
run the clown out of town.
Run the clown out of town. Run the clown out of town. I don't know what just happened.
I don't know, dude. I think they spiked my McNuggets.
Whew. Okay. Days turned into weeks as the Fellowship rested in Lorien, a realm that seemed unaffected by the flow of time.
Yeah, it's just like going to a casino in Las Vegas. You just kind of forget how long it's been.
It's that scene from Percy Jackson.
It is that scene from Percy Jackson.
I want to eat those Lotus. I feel like they taste like the Trader Joe's merengue. You know those. I gave you one. The little vanilla twisty. I ate them. You're like, oh shit, they look like the tops of those cookies I used to eat as a kid.
Yeah, I remember.
I feel like it tastes like that.
I could see it. Yeah, with a little cookie underneath.
In the peace of the woods, an unexpected friendship grew. Legolas and Gimli spent almost all their time together, becoming fast friends. These little homies developed a bromance. And didn't they used to like go on walks together? Still, they all missed Gandalf. Frodo even wrote a song to honor the memory of the fallen wizard. The gay undertones.
If I died in battle against a demon, a literal demon, and you're with the rest of the party and you're like, if you just freestyled in my honor, I'm blessing you.
Bardic inspiration. As the day of their departure came near, Lady Galadriel took Frodo and Sam into a quiet hidden garden. In the center stood a stone basin, which which she called her mirror. Fucking shit.
You killed yourself with that one.
She filled it with water from a nearby stream, warning them that while the mirror could show visions of far-off places and times, interpreting what one saw was a dangerous endeavor. And then she was also like, don't touch the water.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal with like not touching it was, but I like that she pretty much called out the trope where somebody sees a prophecy and their whole bit is trying to stop that prophecy. You know what I mean? Like, let's take Star Wars, for example. Anakin sees the vision of Padme dying. Now his whole thing is like, I gotta stop Padme from dying.
I'm gonna choke her out myself.
Yeah, when in reality, he should have just kept doing what he was doing and not like done anything about it. Like Yoda gave him the perfect advice. Don't do it. Don't do shit. You'll be fine.
You see this little green dude? He's lived 900 years. Maybe he knows a thing or two.
Yeah, maybe he needs... But then again, you know, Anakin looks over and he sees Natalie Portman and he's like, oh, I gotta keep her alive forever. And I
gotta keep this MILF alive. She's 15 years older than me. Sam was the first to look into the water. He was horrified to see parts of Hobbiton being violently torn up, replaced by a factory spewing foul, dark smoke. Actually, this whole thing reminds me of that movie Fern Gully. You ever seen it?
No, I've never even heard of that.
Oh, one of Tim Curry's best performances. And Robin Williams is in there as a talking bat. Tim Curry, so he's the bad guy. The whole movie is basically the basis of Avatar, like the blue people Avatar.
Oh, the blue people, yeah.
And it's like white guy goes to forest to destroy forest, falls in love with forest native, befriends forest natives, to turns on other homies.
Okay.
But the bad guy, rather than it being a general, is like pollution incarnate, and its name is Hex. And it's played by Tim Curry. Amazing. Like, you know how villains used to have that like intro song?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I gotta send it to you right now. It's so good.
Oh, but you won't listen to the Looney Tunes theme.
Do you know how much Looney Tunes I've seen?
Yeah, but you couldn't name the beat.
Sorry, his name is Hexus. Hexxus. Toxic love. It's good, right?
That's a banger.
It's a banger. And guess what? What do you know?
I know bangers.
He knows bangers. Though a sudden desperate urge to run home seized him, he mastered his fear and stood his ground. We are having a lightning storm right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it going to affect anything?
I don't know. Just a heads up. Hesitantly, Frodo peered into the magic water. He saw a series of cryptic images. A bent figure clad in white, ships tossed upon the sea, and a magnificent white fortress. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I kind of did.
Damn.
So, because we watched the movie first, we know what these images are. It's like when Frodo had that vision before, near the beginning of the book, of Gandalf at the top of Sauron's tower. Remember?
Yeah.
Chris is dealing with a lightning storm right now, and he's so distracted by it.
It's cool. I literally turned off. Whoa!
Oh, I saw that. That was sick.
It's right above me because lightning and then thunder, instant.
Damn. That's kind of scary though, right?
I'm fine.
One of my fears is being out in the open during like a thunderstorm and everything. Because I had a dream once that I got struck by lightning while I was driving, and I legitimately thought I died because I woke up on the couch and the sun was like shining through the window that had like curtains over it. So it just looked white outside.
You told me about this and you thought you were dead.
I dead ass thought I died, and I was like, oh shit.
Holy shit, dude. Finally, the water darkened, revealing a terrifying, singular image. A colossal, lidless eye rimmed in fire. As the burning gaze stared back, Frodo realized with striking certainty that the eye was actively searching for him.
Oh, that's gotta be fucking terrifying. Could you imagine mine like eyes like this, all of a sudden it starts drifting.
But it's a singular eye, we wouldn't know if it was drifting or not.
Oh, that's true. You gotta have the second eyeball in there just to show.
In the wake of the terrifying vision, Galadriel offered Frodo some comfort, revealing that she could perceive the mind of Sauron while successfully barring him from her own. As she spoke, Frodo's eyes caught the glint of a ring on her finger. Galadriel confirmed his suspicion. It was Nenya. Nenya business. That wasn't planned. One of the 3 elvish rings of power.
Could you imagine, like, Frodo's like, your ring, what is it? And Galadriel's like, Nanya. And then Frodo's like, Nanya? Yeah, none of your business, get out of here.
And then, like, you and me are the other, there's like 6 hobbits on this. We just weren't written into the book. We're like, oh! Oh my god. We would be the Mordecai and Rigby of the story. We'd just be in the back like, oh shit! Nenya is one of the 3 elvish rings of power kept hidden from the Dark Lord's knowledge. Yet this protection hung by a thread. She explained the tragic reality of their fates. If Frodo were to fail, Sauron would reclaim the One Ring and inevitably overpower her and all of Lorien. But if Frodo succeeds, the destruction of the One Ring will cause the power of the Elven Rings to fail, and the beauty of Lorien will fade into memory.
Cool bit about the ring, though. Nobody else can see it except for Frodo and Galadriel, because Frodo is the ring bearer.
Ah.
Since he wielded the power of the Ring of Power, he is able to perceive all the other rings now.
Maybe it's like that thing where it's because the Nazgul left a piece of him in there, kind of like the Harry Potter, where they're connected because he used some of his own soul to make a Horcrux. Now he's like part Nazgul.
Oh, that'd be cool too. Yeah, like
Tolkien did it first, bitches.
Sam only saw a star on Galadriel's finger, but Frodo saw an entire ring.
Jesus
Keep
Christ.
that in. The people must know what you're going through right now. I heard it.
God damn. I can feel it in the floor. Sauron. Though both paths promised sorrow, Galadriel fiercely chose the latter, choosing the twilight of her people over the dominion of darkness. Overwhelmed by her perfect timing. Damn.
The sky is a paid actor.
It looks like the heavens have opened, dearie. Overwhelmed by her profound wisdom, beauty, and majesty, Frodo selflessly offered her the One Ring to keep and protect.
Is that really selfless, though?
It's more like, I don't want to deal with it.
Exactly, so it's a very selfish thing for... Yeah, you want it!
Dang it!
Dang it!
For a moment, the temptation flared, yet Galadriel refused, knowing that the ring's evil would corrupt even her best intentions. Instead of defeating the Dark Lord, she would just take his place, ruling not with fairness, but as a... God damn, it got louder!
I can hear it.
But as a beautiful and terrible queen. By saying no to the temptation, she accepted her fate to fade away and go into the west.
Galadriel's a real one.
She a real one. She a real sidekick. Not even. Oh wow, the computer says heavy T storms. So, little insight into what's going on, people, if you haven't already guessed it. I'm going through a massive lightning storm right now. So, we're going to pause the recording until the next day so that it won't fry my computer and like erase everything. So, be our bizzles. And we are back. So, thanks to the lightning storm that happened, we decided to pause the recording that ended up being paused for like 5 days.
5 days. We were gonna record again on Thursday, and then I decided to push it again.
Look at the fucking difference
in the mic is closer to you.
Okay, then get right there.
Right,
they had the same issue. Okay, so basically, we're in the same room now.
Yeah. So what had happened was we were recording as normal on Monday, right?
Yeah.
And then
I'm drinking coffee.
Lightning storm happened. He had to like dip out because we wasn't sure if the power was gonna go out, and Dexter was having a panic attack. So we pushed it to Thursday. Thursday, clouds were rolling in on Chris again, and I was like, good cover. Let's push it.
Cover for what? That's the problem.
Yeah, cover for Mercedes' plan to get everybody of his friends together to surprise Chris for his birthday.
Yeah, so we recorded Monday. My birthday was Tuesday. If you know me, I work all the time. So I was working on my birthday. I went out to dinner. That's pretty much it. And then in-house analyst was like, you're busy Saturday, but I'm not going to tell you what because I'm smart and you're stupid. And
word for word, actually, I heard this.
And so she's like, you're busy Saturday. And I'm like, cool. And then Saturday rolls around and she goes, start editing and then we'll go and do stuff. So I start editing. She's like, hey, I don't really feel like going out anymore. And I was like, come on.
What are you talking about?
What are you doing to me? And so all of a sudden there's a knock on my door. And so my buddy comes and then I'm like, hey, how's it going? Because he hasn't been to my house yet. And then there's another knock on the door and I walk down the stairs again. And I'm like, oh shit, there's another friend that I haven't seen in a while. Cool. I start giving them a tour of the house because, you know, you're adulting now. And then there's another knock on the door. And then there's another knock on the door. And then there's another knock on the door and this fucking guy shows up. So yeah, basically surprise party. And yeah, now we're in the same room.
I've never seen Chris so speechless.
Yeah, because I wasn't expecting you to drive the 8 hours.
Something to say and he was nothing.
Nothing.
He was just... I thought you were going to cry. I was really hoping you were going to cry.
When do I cry?
I know. That was what I was saying. I really wanted you to cry.
Nah, you held me to too high of an esteem. I'm emotionally damaged.
I was driving down. It was like, 4 a.m. I started driving. I was like, we're going to surprise Chris. I hope that motherfucker cries.
I opened the door. Bam! Intruder, a gun.
I should have. No, because here's the thing. I want payback because you made me cry.
The fucking GameCube is so funny to me.
So he made me cry once, and I was like, I'm gonna make Chris cry. And then it didn't happen, and now I'm like, all right, maybe I should just like physical violence.
Yeah, just physically assault him. Oh my god. So yeah, we are now conducting our seance in the same room.
Yep.
I've summoned your dead grandmother.
Oh.
Yeah, she's really disappointed.
Yeah, well, she doesn't know English, so it's gonna be a hard, language barrier.
But anyway, we're just gonna dive right on in
where we left off.
to chapter 8 where we left off, so that there's no time pass for you guys.
Book 2, chapter 8. The time came for the party to set off. Celeborn, was it Celeborn? Did we say Celeborn or Celeborn?
Oh, I thought it was Celeborn.
I'll say Celeborn.
Because, you know why? Because there's a D&D god named Kelemvor.
Oh, yeah. Is that spelled with a C or K?
It's spelled with a K, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The time came for the party to set off. Celeborn gave each member the choice to stay behind in Lorien, but they all chose to go forward.
I can see you stutter in real time now.
Their next destination, however, was still undecided. Boromir wanted to go to his home city of Minas Tirith. Minas Tirith! But that lay on the opposite side of the river from Mordor, where the ring had to be destroyed. Luckily, the king... I was going to say the Campani. Luckily, the company did not have to make a choice right away.
The company.
The elves gave them boats to float down the great river Anduin, which led out of Lorien. Only when they reached the point where the river was no longer passable would they have to choose whether to go east toward Mordor or west towards Minas Tirith.
Guys, it was a wild party last night. We're still recovering. We played Jackbox for 6 hours.
During these debates, Frodo said nothing and Aragorn said very little. The group remained undecided. Boromir, meanwhile, showed a strange dislike for the idea of destroying the ring at all.
Boromir is like never a good guy, it seems.
I don't care for them. I watched a video
of like why Boromir's a good person.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not sold on it. Like, I know he has a lot of pressure on him being like the son of the, what is he called?
He's not the king because the king is Aragorn,
Yeah.
so it's like the king instead.
Yeah.
Or like the prime minister, I guess.
So essentially like the prince of Minas Tirith.
Yeah.
Or Gondor. And I get he has a lot of pressure on him, and he went to the Council of Elrond to figure out what was going on with these dreams. But homie, like, you know,
yeah, he's pushing too much.
Yeah,
he's like a frat guy.
Like I can understand that he's trying to give his inputs on where to go, and every time he gets like put down, but they always run into something else.
It's kind of like whenever my family asks me for recommendations on where we're gonna go to eat, and I say something, and they're like, "Nah, fuck you."
No, yeah, that's the same thing that happens to me.
So, but here's the thing, and I feel like Sean Bean is like a nice guy. He can play a really punchable character.
He can, and like Boromir's vibe in the book, even with the like compared to the movie, pretty similar.
Well, like so Boromir in the book. Oh no, they are kind of similar because Boromir in the book gets like really pushy, and then in the movie he gets like angry.
Yeah, this one, I like his characterization later on. During
he's disappointed in himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that characterization in the book more than the movie. The elves gave the fellowship many useful gifts. These included lembas.
Hey!
Yeah, we made that.
Yeah, it sucks.
Special wafers of long-lasting food that tasted good and provided a whole day's worth of energy.
Nope, it didn't. I think we really messed ourselves up afterward.
Yeah. No, this is like dollar store lembas that we tried to make.
It was basically cornbread with a lot of chives and parsley.
Yeah.
And we're like, what the fuck?
Didn't we put like serranos in there?
Yeah, and we're like, no, Limbus looks like it's supposed to be sweet.
Yeah,
it's like
it really...
sugar coat. I don't know, man. I'm pissed.
We gotta make real lembas.
Fuck your book.
Along with sturdy ropes and magic cloaks. Sam fucking loved those ropes, though.
Sam is a...
He was having an autistic moment with these ropes
because hyper fixating on rope because he's like, what are they made out of?
It's like, these are so nice. And the elf was like, oh, these are special ropes. They're like super, super strong and really light.
Yeah.
And then the elf said something about like, it's better to have rope and not. And Sam was like, I said that same thing.
And then Sam got mad at the elf because he's like, we just made this like yesterday. He goes, you should have told me. I would have come to learn. He's like, hey man, if we knew, we would have told you.
This is like Sam's energy here was very crisp. What
are you talking about?
You would have the same moment.
But what would I want to learn how to make?
Probably the lembas.
If you're making the lembas.
You would probably be like, wait, how'd you make this bread? And they're like, it's a special secret. It's like, let me in on the special secret.
Tell me.
Please. Let me suck on that tooth.
I'm the perfect height.
These cloaks kept the wearer warm in the cold and cool in the heat. This sounds amazing.
Oh, yeah. Actually, like, I bet it's linen.
Yeah. They were light and strong and changed color to hide the wearer from sight. Super, like, good I'm, like...
Oh, like that scene in the movie. Remember when Gollum, Sam, and Frodo were hiding in front of the dudes on the rocks?
That makes a lot more sense, because we were having an issue with that. We were like, how'd they not see him?
And also, they were a lot smaller, or the dudes were, like, the other... Because it was the southern tribes, right?
Yeah.
They're huge.
Yeah.
Because Sam, Frodo, and Gollum were, like, like a pebble.
They were small.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were having gripes with that. We were like, how did they not see him? Now it makes more sense.
Well, yeah, you gotta show the magic.
Yeah. The company then shared one last meal with the Lord and Lady on the banks of the river. After the meal, Galadriel gave the fellowship personal gifts.
Oh god.
To Aragorn, she gave a sheath for his sword. Anduril.
Anduril.
Anduril. And a green gem set in a silver brooch.
So wait,
I'm going to keep a little bit of that in because I want everybody to know it's better because we're not having to sync up our audio. It's worse because I can't hide mistakes as easily.
Yeah.
So you're going to hear a lot of
And fair warning, I did just wake up like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, because we wanted to go do actual stuff today.
Boromir, Merry, and Pippin each received belts of silver or gold, while Legolas received a longer, stronger bow.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently the bows in Mirkwood are more like short bows, and the bows in Lothlorien, they're more like...
They're like the Mongolian
Yeah, they're
longbows.
like the... Yeah.
And they're really light and durable.
And the string's made out of elven hair.
That's a little weird.
That's much.
That's a little too much.
I don't know if you guys ever seen a bowstring, but it makes sense because it's tiny nylon fibers.
Yeah, they're just like matted and intertwined together.
Yeah, and so I guess if you put enough elf hair together, you can make a solid bowstring.
I don't want to be taking people's hair and doing things with it. This is the one problem I have with somebody coming up.
We're gonna come... Sam, the gardener, received a box of dirt from Galadriel's own archer.
This is the best gift, in my opinion.
It was awesome.
It's fucking cool.
If sprinkled anywhere, it would cause the earth to bloom beautifully.
Yeah.
Essentially, even if it was, what's the word?
Like scorched earth.
Scorched earth.
Yeah.
You know, like desolate. You can still grow a beautiful garden.
I don't know if she said this, but for some reason she did say this in my mind. She's like, if you go back to the Shire and it's burnt to shit, and you decide to plant a garden and nobody else can grow anything, your garden will grow.
She said that.
I'm like, dude, this woman is like, oh my God.
She's like, yeah, even if your home is like absolutely destroyed by the time you get back, you still make a garden.
Hey, good. You want a tomato? A little string bean?
A tomato.
That's a great... Have you seen that video? No. It's from Sebastian Maniscalco. It's so funny.
Oh my God.
I gotta show... It's hilarious.
Galadriel then asked Gimli what he wanted. She didn't have one prepared for him.
Yeah, wait, what the fuck? Okay, you know why?
He's a dwarf.
Yeah, racist. She's racist against our kind.
To the great shock of the elves, the dwarf hesitantly asked only for a single strand of Galadriel's hair as a keepsake and a sign of good faith between their two races.
That's not why. He didn't give a shit about having...
sniff it.
Yeah, he wanted... But like she ended up plucking 3 hairs.
Yeah, here's the thing about Gimli that we don't see in the movies. He's got a way with words. He's a poet in the book. He's like, oh, your hair rivals the gold we'll find, any gold we'll find in the earth. And she's like, oh, stop.
She says in the book that I don't know. Okay, I might be like embellishing a little bit. When am I not? But I think she says like if the dwarves, no elf or human or something like that has a way with words as much as dwarves did, we wouldn't have had issues together or something like that.
Or like as much as like Gimli did at least.
Yeah, I don't know, but that brings me to another thing. So funny enough, I don't know why I'm getting so many like Hobbit. No, I searched this up.
Yeah.
I saw a video on the making of the Hobbit and how they made the song for Misty Mountains. And so they came, the composers came to Peter Jackson with like 7 or 8 iterations. Mm-hmm. And then in the video, drop the vape.
Party foul.
In the video, they were like, oh, we think of dwarves as these hardy creatures just in stone, but we also imagine them as having like very angelic singing voices and something like that. So that's why they kind of went with that cadence in the song. And I was like, oh shit, did they take that from Gimli? Because like, how is Gimli like so poetic?
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know. They wanted to make dwarves good singers.
You know what? Fuck it. Because I like the idea of the hard exterior, soft interior.
Oh yeah.
They're like crabs or shellfish.
Ooh, yeah. Crab.
That's why those trolls wanted to eat the dwarves.
Yummy.
In The Hobbit. The lady gladly agreed and gave Gimli 3 strands of her hair.
Oh, she was a little extra with it.
Yeah, she was. And Gimli was like, I'm gonna set this in like a crystal and keep as a keepsake for my family forever.
Was it a crystal, or did he say he was gonna set it in an axe or something?
No, it was a crystal, like something as like just a container. to hold this like hair.
He goes, "Fuck Thorin. I'm making my own Arkenstone."
It's gonna be made of a baddie's hair.
Yeah. So Gimli has a thing for elves.
You know what? So did was it Philly?
So did Philly.
You know, well, in the movie at least.
Oh yeah, in the movie, because she was made for the movie, right?
Yeah, she was.
What was her name?
The Hobbit elf girl spelled with a U.
And it's right, it's Tariel.
Tariel. Lastly, Galadriel gave Frodo a glass vial of water that held the bright light of Erendiel's star. With their gifts received, the fellowship floated down the river and out of sight as Galadriel sang to them. With heavy hearts, they turned their eyes to the long journey ahead.
So, what did that vial of water do? Was it just like a consistent flashlight?
I think so. I think she said it would shine in the darkest, like, whatever.
So we're gonna jump ahead here. Doesn't Samwise use it against Shelob?
I think so.
So then what is it?
It holds the essence of Erendiel's star.
What the fuck is the star? Okay, so wait, what were you gonna say?
So yeah, no, this is like a bummer for the for the company here, because Lothlorien was like such a beautiful place, and it's like when you go to Disney World for a weekend and you're like, this is so amazing, I never want to leave, and then you finally have to leave and you're like,
I take one step outside in Orlando.
Yeah, and then reality hits. I gotta go to work.
Shit.
Fuck.
What also really sucks is, like, I think this is the last safe haven that they experience.
Oh yeah, that's probably why they're all depressed and everything.
Yeah, because like from now it's gonna be shit.
Yeah, I think that the next safe haven they were talking about was Minas Tirith, but even that is under siege.
And it's also in the opposite direction, isn't it? It's not in the opposite direction. It's just like you either go north or you go like northeast
or west, I think,
or something like that.
Or it's like west to Mordor, east to like Minas Tirith.
Okay, yeah. So Mordor and Minas Tirith are like equidistant, but they're in opposite directions.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, yeah, it's
how
like,
convenient.
That's what Boromir's like, let's go to Minas Tirith. We can like fucking hang out for a bit,
restock.
And Aragorn's like, no, we got to destroy this ring now. And Boromir's like, you want to go to enemy territory right now and destroy the ring? And Aragorn's like, yeah, and that's the whole point of this.
He's like, I know your games, human.
Boromir's whole thing is, I just came to figure out what my dreams meant, and I wanted to go home. You guys should come with me. And Aragorn's like, dude, I don't know what to tell you.
He's like, first off, you're somebody that we don't know.
Yeah, we just met you.
Yeah, why are we going to your house?
Boromir has no
he just has no standing in the party.
Yeah, he doesn't know anybody there, really. Aragorn met the hobbits over in Buckland? No, not Buckland.
The Green
Bree.
In Bree at the Prancing Pony.
Prancing Pony.
Yeah, Prancing Pony.
So Aragorn met them all the way there. Aragorn already knows Legolas. Right?
Yeah,
Legolas and Gimli are already becoming besties.
Dude, they're like us. You're the elf. I'm the dwarf.
They're becoming besties. So Boromir, he has no standing, and so he's trying to convince everybody, hey, let's go to my house. Nobody knows him.
No,
I'm not going to your house.
No,
man.
What are you doing?
I feel bad for him in a way, but at the same time, his attitude is like bugging me.
Alrighty, chapter 9. For several days, the company passed swiftly down the Anduin without incident. That's the river. The Anduin River.
The river.
The river.
The river Anduin.
The Anduin River without incident.
I'm gonna name my first son River Anduin.
River Anduin. You gotta go, hey, river.
Hey, river.
However, the landscape around them began to change, especially on the eastern bank facing Mordor, becoming more and more barren and foreboding. One night, Sam thought he saw two pale eyes glowing out of a floating log that seemed to be heading straight for Gimli's boat. I thought that was an alligator. Like, I knew it was Gollum. I was like, that has to be Gollum. But I'm like, that sounds like an alligator.
Yeah,
Gollum's a water dude.
Yeah, he's a water dude. But when they were describing him more, I was like, a log? What if that's one of the Ents? That's what I was thinking.
Sam told Frodo about what he saw.
Frodo put this together with the footsteps they heard in Moria and this strange creature seen in Lorien, and he suspected that Gollum himself was following them. The next night, Frodo stayed awake to keep watch. Just as he expected, he saw a dark shape swimming up close to the boats. That's creepy. It crawls out of the water and he and just
Gollum is a terrifying creature.
Yeah, he really is. He's essentially the creature from the Black Lagoon.
He is, and from his original depiction before Lord of the Rings came out, I guess he was described as actually a frog dude. In a way. That's what I've seen some artist renditions of him.
When Frodo pulled out his sword, the shape vanished. Aragorn confirmed that Frodo was right, admitting that he had also seen Gollum and had even tried, without success, to catch him. Basically, Frodo goes, shing! And Gollum swims away, and Aragorn does the side open eye. You saw him too, huh? If that was me, I'd be like, what do you mean to?
Wait, you're awake?
First off, you're awake. Second, you knew this was happening? And you said nothing.
I don't want to scare you.
Well, I want to know. Because, Gollum could totally snatch you out of the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gollum's scary.
But, there's animals that, what is it? Don't alligators kind of bring you out of the water and drown you, and that's how they kill you or something?
Yeah, along with the death roll.
Yeah, so Gollum, you can't fight him once you're in the water.
Yeah, he's very much I'm gonna isolate you and you're done. Because remember, this guy eats babies.
He eats babies?
Yeah, he was we didn't get into that.
What do you mean he eats babies?
When Gollum was
Did I miss this?
You probably missed this. When Gollum was off trying to follow Bilbo's path back to the Shire.
Yeah.
He ended up getting lost in a way, and he would break into people's houses and people would find him over their babies' cribs. Yeah.
He eats babies? No way.
Anything. He's hungry.
Alrighty, we're moving on. The next day, the company paddled more swiftly, fearful that Gollum would inform the enemy of their whereabouts. Soon, they found themselves suddenly in the rapids of Sarngabir. What is that, Sarngabir?
Sarngabir is a different offshoot. River.
Is that where the big statues are?
You have to go through Sarngabir is the rapids that they can't cross, so they would have to get out.
They are forced to turn around and make for the shore with orc arrows whistling over their heads. Just as the company reaches the shore, a dark shape in the sky comes speeding up from the south, filling the company with terror. Frodo suddenly feels the pain of the old wound in his shoulder. Legolas grabs his new bow and shoots an arrow into the sky and sent the flying creature crashing down on the other side of the river.
I want to throw this out there. You had to string the bow first.
He had to string it?
Yeah. Well, stringing a bow doesn't take that long, but I'm like, you're in enemy territory. It should have been.
Be ready. Already. I mean, he's an elf too, so he could probably just do.
Yes, super quick. But be ready, man. We're in enemy territory right now.
Be ready.
It's like me when I was watching soccer. Be better. Get a gun.
we were eating wings last night watching the World Cup. By the way, controversial take. I don't really care.
I don't give a fuck about soccer.
No, but so for a guy that doesn't give a fuck about soccer, he's sitting there like a commentator going, "Be better."
I had a lot to say.
Get a gun. Be serious. Life or death.
This guy tried to juke another guy, but he was really close to the out of bounds line.
Yeah.
So he did it, messed up, so the ball went out of bounds. He's like, oh, and I was like, you're a professional. You're a professional. Be better. Sitting there eating my wings. Oh, I still have the wings.
You stole the wings. I don't. I ate all of mine. The orcs left them alone for the rest of the night. But Frodo refused to tell the others what he thought the flying shape really was.
What's your take on keeping something a secret so you don't cause mass panic?
No. Tell some. That's the same shit as hiding a zombie bite.
Yeah, I'm on the train that we should probably keep this. Try to keep everybody calm.
Yeah.
But this needs to be known.
We have both come into agreement. When the zombie apocalypse eventually happens, I will do what I can to prevent you from turning, but I will put you down.
Well, all right, we made jokes too, so like this would be really fun. It would just like chain us up and see,
Oh, yeah.
like take my jaw, but like so I can't bite you, but but like keep me around, like hey bud, you know.
It's like the Shaun. It's like Shaun of the Dead. Remember when they're playing the PS2 after?
Kill the crawler.
No, I gotta keep you a crawler so the round doesn't end. I'm gonna take your legs.
We're doing Origin.
Man, I never learned. Never learned the Easter egg. I think I picked it up. Did you say ice staff? Yeah, we're doing it. Oh my god. The eye. I hate us sometimes. We're just like, listen, man. No wonder
We have fun over here.
Yeah, we do. Oh, man. The next morning, Boromir tried hard to convince the company to head for Minas Tirith. But they decided to keep going down the river instead. To get past a set of rapids, they used an old portage road to carry the boats and gear to where the river runs smooth again. The current takes them swiftly onward to the gates of Argonath. That's the big dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah. A narrow passage between two massive cliffs. The passage was guarded by two giant stone statues of Aragorn's ancestors, Isildur and Anarion. Isildur. It's not Isildur. Isildur. Oh, God. The gates mark the ancient northern border of the realm of Gondor, one of the realms of men. I bet it rains men there. Hallelujah.
Raining man. Hallelujah, it's raining man. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna get myself a absolutely soaking wet.
Man, Sister Act 3, starring us. Passing through Argonath. Well, no, yeah. Passing through the Argonath, the company comes to the three great hills before the Falls of Rauros. Amon Law on the east, Tol Brandir in the middle of the river,
A lot of names.
and Amon Hen on the west.
It's a lot of names.
It's a lot of
Don't know how to
names.
pronounce any of
No,
them.
too much lore.
Amon Hen is like I got that.
They draw up the boats at the foot of the Amon Hen, as they can go no further on the river. Now, at last, they had to choose whether to go west to Minas Tirith or east to Mordor.
I had that backwards actually from earlier. I said it was west of Mordor, east of Minas Tirith. It's the opposite.
Damn.
I would have gotten us killed.
You would have gotten us killed.
Yeah, I'm working on my map reading abilities.
It's not good.
Yeah, it's not good when you're illiterate and you try to read a map.
And you still don't even use the GPS.
All right, guys, final chapter of the book. No more. There's no book 3 in this. All right, this is the last of Fellowship.
Oh my god, this is the last chapter.
Yeah. Book 2, chapter 10. That night, Aragorn felt uneasy and woke up during Frodo's watch. He asked Frodo to pull out his sword, not a euphemism.
And it's called Sting. It's perfect.
He asked Frodo to pull out his sword, Sting. The blade was glowing faintly, which meant that orcs were nearby, though they didn't know how close.
And it was glowing so faintly that they were like, okay, they're within a certain vicinity, but they're not close enough to be like, this is an issue.
Right. It's like when you're in the out of bounds of the Ring camera, and you when you check the app, you can see the person, but it's not setting off the sensors completely.
Yeah.
You know? The next morning, Aragorn announced that Frodo alone must decide where the ring would go, while the rest of the company could choose their own path. Could choose. Frodo asked for an hour by himself to think, and he walked up into the woods of Amon Hen. Secretly, Boromir followed him, and once they were alone in the forest, he approached Frodo.
Oh,
super
God.
predatory.
Oh, God.
He I don't know if this was the corruption or if it was just him not having any social cues to just like leave him alone.
Frodo's walking around, all of a sudden you hear the fucking predator noise.
Boromir tried to convince the Hobbit to head for the safety of Minas Tirith, instead of throwing the ring away, arguing that it could be used as a weapon against Sauron. When Frodo disagreed, Boromir grew angry and was suddenly overcome with a wild desire for the ring. He lunged at Frodo, forcing the hobbit to put the ring on his finger and vanish. The madness quickly left Boromir, and realizing what he had done, he fell to the ground and wept.
So in the movie,
He just like lunged at him, like disappeared, and it's just like me when like the hinge girl unmatches. Like, what have I done? What have I done?
where are the little ones? So in the movie, it seemed like he instantly put the ring on.
Yeah,
But in the book, he was super hesitant to do it.
yeah. He
In the movie, he uses that ring.
He was hesitant to pull the ring out because Boromir was like, "Let me see it. I haven't seen it since the Council of Elrond."
Do you still have it?
Yeah, do you still have it? Let me see it. Let me see it. I only caught a glimpse of it. Let me see it. Give me that. I'm joking.
I'm joking.
Give me that. So, yeah, Boromir actually attacked Frodo. Frodo, he was attacked in the movie too.
He kind of lunged at him. I don't
Yeah.
think he got to him, but he lunged at him.
Yeah, but in the book, Frodo was just it was that trick of like when the table's in the middle and you're playing tag and your friend has like jump around and Boromir just decided I'm jumping over the table.
He like cuts it in half.
And Frodo was like, fuck, dodged it, slipped the ring on and dipped out of there.
And then you just see his like footsteps.
Yeah. Frodo ran to the top of Amon Hen, where he found a stone chair, the seat of seeing.
Okay.
That's what it's called.
The cuck chair.
The cuck chair. Sitting there to think and catch his breath, he found that from that point, and with the heightened vision given to him by the ring, he could see many things. Mostly war gathering on all fronts. He looked towards Mordor and saw Barad-dûr.
Brad. He saw Brad.
He looked towards Mordor and saw Barad-dûr and the Dark Tower of Sauron. And he felt the great eye searching for him.
I think this is the first part that we really hear about the eye, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like,
and I think that's where they took it that's where for the movie they took that part and they ran with it. Because I think Sauron actually has a presence in the books. He's not just an eye, he has a physical form in a way.
Isn't Sauron the necromancer that Gandalf had to go check out?
Yep. So technically Sauron has a physical form.
He's like a goat. You know what he's kind of like in my head? I'm picturing in the first Harry Potter movie where you see Voldemort in like the cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I'm picturing.
Yeah, kind of like the Nazgul.
Yeah, but there's no shape beneath him.
Yeah. So, they took the eye, ran with it. The eye had almost found Frodo when a voice suddenly spoke inside his head, telling him to take the ring off.
It made it sound like Sauron was telling him to take the ring off.
It's either Sauron or Frodo's like inner voice or Gandalf.
I don't know.
Could it be Gandalf?
It could be Gandalf because Gandalf isn't technically dead, but like what happened? He just got an upgrade.
Yeah, he's like sitting there. He sees the eye coming towards him. He just hears in his head,
Take the fucking ring off, take it off, take it down. He's gonna get you. You just see like ghostly Gandalf comes up and smacks him on the back of the head. Stupid.
Frodo struggled between the two voices. Frodo struggled between the two forces.
The two voices.
The voices and
you and me.
The voice and the eye. Before he suddenly realized that the choice was ultimately up to him. He pulled off the ring, and the great eye missed him. Frodo now knew he had to go to Mordor alone. The ring had already corrupted one of the members of the party, Boromir, and Frodo cared too much for his remaining friends to lead them to certain death.
Reed's like, I don't give a shit about Boromir, but everybody else I'm okay with.
Like Boromir, lost cause.
Yeah.
But I gotta protect Sam, Merry, and Pippin.
Yeah.
And especially Strider. I like Strider.
The way... Hi, Strider. I'm your biggest fan.
It's like SpongeBob when he was saying bye to everyone. He was like, bye, Sandy. Bye, Mr. Krabs. Bye, Squidward. Bye, Squidward.
Why'd you say bye, Squidward, twice?
I like Squidward.
Samwise to Frodo is like Frodo to Strider.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that.
And then like Samwise is like, I want him all to myself.
Frodo sees Strider. He's like, I'm your biggest fan. You're cool.
You're cool. I like him dusty.
Stepping back into the shelter of the forest, the hobbit slipped the ring on his finger once more.
But why? He just got done almost getting caught. Why did he put it back on?
I don't know. Frodo's kind of a dingus.
Yeah,
but
a
at the
little
same
bit.
time, the ring is really it's putting him through hell, low key.
Yeah.
Like mentally, he is not all the way there anymore. The ring is just
It's like
all consuming.
It's like low key a cancer on him.
It is,
Yeah.
especially that like old wound on his shoulder.
Yeah, that's like his Iron Man wound.
Yeah, it's like he can tell if it's about to start raining through that wound.
It's gonna rain. My knees hurt.
My knees hurt.
Because what is it if you get like a knee replacement?
It was a knee replacement or shrapnel.
Yeah, it's like my bones are groaning. It's gonna rain.
I always wondered what the deal with that was, and then I realized, it's probably like pressure change. Because before it starts storming, there's a change in pressure. Learned this from fishing.
Bro, oh my god.
And so maybe the pressure change is just like affects the wound.
I don't know. I don't have a war wound.
Me neither. I mean, I got stabbed once, but I can't tell if it's raining through this thing. Meanwhile, back at the shore, the rest of the group began to worry. They debated where the ring should go and wondered why Frodo was taking so long. Boromir returned, looking sad and grim. He told them he had scared Frodo off, though he did not admit that he tried to steal the ring. Filled with worry, the company scattered into the woods, calling out for Frodo. Aragorn tried to get everyone to split into pairs to search, but no one listened.
Nope.
This is what panic sets in. He ran off after Sam and sent Boromir to look for Merry and Pippin. Yeah, Boromir showed back up. He's like, hey, scared Frodo off. Or like, I found Frodo, but he like ran off.
Yeah.
And Aragorn's like,
you're not saying
I don't know
Yeah.
about that. You're not saying everything.
And then when Merry and Pippin realized that Frodo ran off, they were like, Frodo! Frodo!
And they started dipping.
They just totally ran. And then Aragorn was like, you go after Merry and Pippin to Boromir, I'll go after Frodo.
Oh, I'll go after Sam. Because Sam ran off too.
Because Sam ran off to find Frodo.
Yeah.
And then what the hell was Gimli and Legolas doing?
I think they're just hanging out.
Bro, they're vibing. They're just like chilling on the river. You see that hot elf girl that gave you her hair?
I don't know. I think they were more concerned about the hobbits because they're not as well versed in
combat.
And they're not experienced in the wild. And like Gimli and Legolas, they're fine. They'll be fine. He's not worried about them. They can find their way back.
Yeah.
But, the hobbits, not so much. Aragorn quickly caught up to Sam and told him he sensed danger nearby. So Sam stopped, and suddenly realizing that Frodo was probably heading for the boats, planning to go to Mordor by himself. He dashed back down to the shore and saw a boat sliding into the river, seemingly on its own.
Ooh.
Sam plunged into the water after it, nearly drowning himself.
Jesus.
And Frodo was forced to rescue Sam, bring the boat back to shore, and take off the ring. Sam refused to be left behind, and Frodo, feeling a sense of relief, accepted his friend's company. Sam grabbed his pack, and together they pushed off the shore, heading towards Mordor.
Two things. One, didn't Sam, he stopped for a second, and then Frodo was like, no, you can't come with me. He's like, fine, I'll drown myself again.
Yeah, I think so. And, or something, he's like, I'll die.
He's
But,
and then what I thought was going to happen, he was like, oh, wait, I got to go get my pack.
I thought the same thing.
I thought he was going to leave him.
Yeah, I thought it was going to dip.
Yeah.
I would have done it if I was like really set on it. I'd be like, oh, your pack. And he's like, oh, yeah, my pack. Throw it.
And then the second thing, that's where the book ends.
That's where the book ends. Here's what I thought was going to happen.
Here's what everybody thinks is going to happen.
Listen, I was reading. I was up to the part where they're running off towards Frodo. I flipped the page to see like how much more I had, and I was like, that's it?
That's it? Doesn't
Wait,
something else happen?
They're going to rush through this? And I read all the way through. I was like, wait, I thought Boromir was going to die.
Yeah, what the hell?
Like, Uruk-hai was going to show up and like start causing him like a ruckus, and Boromir was going to get got. But nope. I guess not. It just ends on Frodo and Sam sailing off to Mordor alone, splitting up the party.
They're going to get married in sunset on the river.
This is Mordor Vegas. They're going to elope over there.
But yeah, that literally is the end of the book.
Little, not unsettling.
Anticlimactic?
Anticlimactic, yeah.
Was there really a climax in this book? Maybe Boromir?
There was different climactic parts. When Old Man Willow was getting Merry and Pippin, and fucking Tom Bombadillo came around, so that was a climactic part. I would say
There's like hill ebbs and flows.
Yeah, there's like ebbs and flow. Even flow. You know that the song?
No.
Oh, I gotta show you later. But yeah, no, that's where Fellowship of the Ring ends, and we'll get into the announcement for our next book.
Yeah.
Now that we have concluded the first part of our journey through Middle-earth, we're happy to announce the next book we will be diving into.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
worry, we'll eventually get back into Middle-earth, and just like we'll return to the world of Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Yeah, eventually we're gonna go back and read Dungeon Crawler Carl book 2. What is it?
Carl's Doomsday Scenario.
Okay. Carl's Doomsday Scenario. And then there's Anarchist Cookbook. Oh god. Oh, the Dungeon Anarchist Cookbook. That's important to distinct. In the meantime, we decided to change things up a bit and really get Nick's Thalassophobia going.
Yeah.
Our next book was the inspiration for the iconic 1975 classic Jaws.
Yeah, I just saw that like last year.
Yeah, and you loved it. I was
Yeah,
so surprised.
That was a really good movie.
And yeah, the next book we're reading is Jaws by Peter Benchley.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be called something different.
Just like,
Shark Week.
like Snippy Snip or Bite.
Bites. But you know, this is perfect. It's just in time for Shark Week. Did you know that?
When's Shark Week?
July 20th.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we gotta get the book. Well, yeah, that was really not on purpose. I didn't realize that. But essentially, that just about wraps it up for today's episode, and honestly, the Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring. If you enjoyed the show and the series, please remember to give us a follow and rate us 5 all-seeing eyes.
I was gonna say let's get Lembus breads.
5 pieces of lembus.
Yeah.
All
5
right.
wafers.
Yeah.
Oh no, 5 strands of Galadriel's hair.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to rate us 5 strands of Galadriel's hair on Spotify, that'd be really nice. I'm gonna put it in like.
How strong do you think? What's the tensile strength of elfin hair?
Do you think it's like equivalent like to spider silk? That's like
Yeah.
spider silk is what 10 times stronger than steel apparently.
Maybe. I could see that working out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
elves are weird.
Yeah, elves are really weird.
Remember, we release a new episode every Monday, but if Spotify is not your thing, you can also listen to the show on YouTube at Barely Literate BMC. You can also do that on Apple Podcasts, basically most of the major Spotify podcast platforms.
And also, feel free to follow our Instagram and TikTok at Barely Literate BMC, where you can keep up to date with newly released episodes and some stupid funny memes.
Yeah.
Any social media that's not the podcast itself, you will find us under Barely Literate BMC.
Yeah, shorthand that shit.
Yeah.
You can now find all of our cool links in the description. I made it easy for everybody, like our website and everything that we just mentioned. So yeah, remember to check that out.
Yep. And I don't have a gun to threaten you guys with this time, so I'll just ask you nicely this time. Please, we would love to hear your recommendations on books to read, movies to watch, and spooky, scary stories to tell around the campfire. So don't be shy, DM us. We 100% take your recommendations to heart. Okay. Be nice to us, please.
You learned from last time the ATF was on your ass.
Yeah. ATF, IRS, I'm fucked.
God damn it.
Spilled the trash can, party foul.
Alright,
Oh, did it again.
stop it! Alrighty, everybody, we will see you in the next episode. Alright, bye!
Oh, wait, I got one.
What?
Shit. Stay crazy.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.